Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. Now, today we are going to do the first the unit test paper. Fine, because you need to know the solutions for that. Now, here the third program I gave you. See, first and the second one was the theory question, and the third one it was with write a program to display sum and product of numbers from 1 to 10. Right, this was the question I gave you. Now children, see, many of the children have written, they have done the program with the sum and the product, but the thing is they have accepted the number 10 times, that is accepting of the number has been given in the loop, because that was the program I told you in the class, right? So here the program which I gave you for the class, in the class it was write a program to display product of even numbers and the sum of odd numbers entered by the user, that is the 10 numbers, right? Now I'm telling you to find out the numbers of sum and the product of numbers from 1 to 10. That means the 1 to 10 numbers that is there with the I value only, isn't it? So now it's very simple program, but many of the children, I think 90% of the children have written this program wrong. Now I have given only the marks for the for loop and printing the sum and the product. That means only 1 mark I have given for that. Now here the program will be rem CLS. Fine. Then sum is equal to 0 and product or PRO is equal to 1. Now in spite of telling that the sum should be 0 and the product should be 1, many of the students have taken the product also as 0. Now if you take the product as 0, any number multiplied with that becomes 0. Ultimately the product will become 0, isn't it? For that reason I told you the product should be initialized to 1. Fine. Now I need to take the numbers from 1 to 10. So for I is equal to 1 to 10. Now here sum is equal to sum plus I. Then product is equal to product into I. To be more clear, into I. Then next I print sum is equal to semicolon sum, then print product is equal to close the inverted comma. Now here it should be within inverted commas, then semicolon PRO, and that's it. This is the program, and many of the children have given the input statement here inside the loop. Here input, enter a number n, and that n was added to the sum and multiplied to the product. No, it was the question I gave you is you need to find out the sum and the product of numbers from 1 to 10, right? Yeah. Now coming to the, this was Now children, these question, the programs, whatever I am telling you, please take it down and write it in your classwork. This is the first, third program. That is in the UT paper, that is third question it was. Then the next one, fourth one, it is to display the numbers from 10 to 1. It is step -1. Many of the children have did that program correct. And the next one is write a program to display first 10 terms of Fibonacci series. Even this program was done correctly by many of the students. So those two programs I am not going to give it here. Excuse me. Then the next one is write a program. That is question number 6. Question number 6. Write a program to input 5 numbers and display sum of odd numbers entered by the user. Right? This was the question. Now if you look at this, now I need to enter 5 numbers and I need to check whether the number given, if it is an odd number or not. Then only, if it is an odd number, then only I need to add it to the sum, isn't it? So here rem cls sum is equal to 0, then for I is equal to 1 to 5, because I need to enter only 5 numbers. Now I need to, inside the loop, I need to give the input statement. Input, enter a number, semicolon n. Now I need to check whether this n number, that is the number whatever I have entered, is an odd number or not. So if n mod 2 is equal to 1. See, if I give 0, then it will be an even number, isn't it? For that reason, I am giving 1. If it is equal, then sum is equal to sum plus n. Now, if it is not an even number, not an odd number, what I need to do? I need to go for the next one. So, next I. Finish. Now, I need to give the print statement. Print sum of odd numbers is equal to sum. End of the program. That's it. Understood, children? Here I need to enter 5 numbers. So that input statement I am going to give it inside the loop. Now before I start with the loop, I need to initialize the sum to 0. Fine, because I need to find out the sum of the odd numbers. Only the odd numbers, that is the out of that 5 numbers, whatever the odd numbers the user is given as an input, that should be added to the sum. So what I am doing here, inside the loop, input, enter a number n, and now I am finding out whether that n value, if n mod 2 is equal to 1, if it is an odd number, then sum is equal to sum plus n. I am adding that number. Now if it is not an odd number, what I need to do? I should not do anything. I need to jump to the next statement. That is, I need to accept the next number. So for that reason, I have given next I. So next again, the loop is repeated. Again I need to enter the number. I need to check that number whether it is an even or odd. If it is an odd number, again that is added to the sum. Is it clear? So on, the loop will be repeated for 5 times. After completion of the 5 iterations, it comes out of the loop and gives sum of odd numbers is equal to sum. It gives the value of the sum. That's it. These are the two programs. Now this was with the UT programs. Now next we'll continue with our class. Now today we are going to do with the series programs. Series programs. Now in this series programs, the first one, I'll give you, write this, write a program to display the following series. Children, take a new page and in that you keep the heading as a series programs, children. Series programs heading, and in that first one you write a program to display the following series. Under these I'll give you the series. The first series I'm giving. The first series is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now I need to print this series. Now here now in this series, if you look at here, the number is starting from 2 and it is ending till 12, isn't it? That means each and every time the I value is incremented with 2. Now here I have given the clause step, isn't it? I can use with the step clause. So here what I'll do, rem cls print series program. Fine. Now here the I value is starting from 2. So for I is equal to 2 to 12. 2 to 12. Step 2. Step 2, because first one, then print I, next I. First one it will be 2, then step 2, that is it will be incremented with 2 plus 2, so it becomes 4, 6, next 8, next 10, next 12. Fine. After 12, when it is incremented with 2, it becomes 14. Now 14 is less than or equal to 12, it is greater, then comes out of the loop. Is it clear? Then end. Finish. This is first program. Then the second one. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Now here the number or the series is starting from 1, isn't it? So rem cls, then print series program. Fine. For I is equal to 1 to 13. Here also step 2. Print I, next I. then end. Now here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11 and 13. All these are the odd numbers. It is starting from 1 to 13. So here I can give it as 1 to 13, and each and every time it is incremented with 2. So I gave it as step 2. Fine. So first it will print 1, step 2. 2 is added to that. Next 3 it prints. Then 2 is added. Then it becomes 5. Then 2 is added again, it becomes 7. Again when 2 is added, it becomes 9. So on it continues till the final value, that is still 13. Is it clear, children? Now the next program, the third one, 2, 5, 10, 17, 26. This is a series. Now if you look at the series, how do I get the values here? 2, 4, 10, 17, 26. Now when I take the square of the numbers from 1 to 5, now 1 square will be 1 plus 1. It becomes 2. The next one it is 2. 2 square will be 4 plus 1. It becomes 5. Isn't it? Next is 3. Next is 3. Now 3 square it becomes 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 4 square is 16 plus 1, 17. Then 5 square, 25 plus 1, 26. That means here, in order to get this series, I need to square the numbers from 1 to 5, and after squaring I need to add one number to the square. Isn't it? Now here rem cls print series program for I is equal to 1 to 5. Now here should I use step? Not required, because it is from 1 to 5. It is incremented only with one number. So here SQ is equal to I into I. Fine. Then print. Now children, if at all you want to print these values in the series like this, not one by one, then here I am giving the statement C. Even for the previous two programs also you can follow this. What I need to do, SQ I'll give space so that you can understand more better. See, SQ plus 1, put this one in the bracket. Fine, put it in the bracket, then comma within inverted commas, or else you can keep it as semicolon, within inverted commas, fine. Now this remains. If you give like this, you will get the output of the program in this series like this only, children. If you are giving like this, you will get a 2, 5, 10 like this. That is one after the other. In the next line you will get. Here if you are giving like this, SQ plus 1, square plus 1, it will print that number. It remains in the same line, then gives comma, and in the same line it will print the next iterative value. That is, next it prints 5. and so on. Now here I need to take next I end. Clear, children? Here. Now the next one is the previous one was third program, so now we'll do with the fourth one. Now fourth series is 1.1 comma 2.2 comma 3.3 comma 4.4 comma 5.5 comma 6.6. Now here, if you look at the series here, each and every time it is incremented with 1.1. Each and every time it is incremented with 1.1. So here remark CLS print series program fine for I is equal to 1.1 to 6.6. Fine. Then step 1.1, because each and every time I need to increment with 1.1. Then print I next I, then end. Now this is the program. Why I have given here step 1.1? Because if I don't give this, the next I will be incremented with only one children. That means it becomes 2.1. Right? It becomes 2.1. Here I need to increment with 1.1. Then the next value will become 2.2. To that 2.2 I need to increment with 1.1, then it becomes 3.3 and so on. Fine, next it becomes 4.4, next 5.5, then next it becomes 6.6. Clear? Yeah. Now I'll give you the homework. Now for homework, you need to homework series I am giving children. The first one it is yeah 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 8 so on till n terms. Check it out, this, do it. Then the next one is with yeah x by 1 comma x by 2 comma x by 3 comma x by 4. Do this. First one is 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma 8 till n terms. Then the next one is x by 1 comma x by 2 comma x by 3 comma x by 4. Now here you are not supposed to print the x by 1 like that. You need to print the value after dividing that x by 1. You are not supposed to give that x by 1 x by that one within inverted commas, children. No, you need to print. Suppose I enter the value of x as 2. So it has to calculate, the program has to calculate 2 by 1 and print that value in the series. The output should be like that. Next one, 2 by 2, it becomes 1. So it has to print 1 like that. So 2 by 3, next 2 by 4. If I enter the value as 2, what will be the result of that? That it has to print, children. Is it clear? Do this one for homework, and all these programs you need to write it in the classroom. Is it clear? We'll continue in the next class, children. Thank you.